Hello again, everyone. Deflect here, Firm but Fair Gaming. Wanted to bring you a video on the PTR realm. This is the Druid, and you know what? It looks phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie. The new UI looks great on the PTR. I really enjoy that, but the Druid looks fun. All the specs look great, and I'm gonna show you them one by one. This is the talent. I just went with the Balanced Druid. I did this afternoon. Was on Twitch doing a whole bunch of these, so if you haven't seen it yet, definitely pop over to Twitch. Don't forget to hit that follow button, and I'll check the link in the description below. But it comes out that you will just be, I don't have all the talents because you're 5 short from being max level, so I will be going down another route when I become max level. But sorry, back to my initial point, you will be a Starfall build, it looks like. So AoE, you will just be starfalling like crazy. I had Starfall up 100% of the time. So I would go in, I would dot up a couple things. Now I can't really, like, the stacking nameplates don't seem to be working as well. You can actually edit those in the edit mode, but you can kind of get them sorted to do it. I just forget where they were. Oh, there we are, overlapping stacking. So there's no real range you can do it with yet, but anyways, they do much better that way. But getting into the Druid, I'll show you how often you have Starfall, and it overlaps. So now I have 2 stacks, now I have 3 stacks, and now we're just star firing. This is, I'm sure, going to be the Druid build because it's going to do nasty AoE damage. 2 stacks of Starfall, back up to 2 stacks of Starfall. Now we're going to our other Eclipse, dotting up, and again, Starfall's falling off, another stack of Starfall. Wrathing to get this back. Starfall's back up again. Always having Starfall. This is just going to be insane. And I'm sure anyone who played the beta probably already knows. I don't know what they're going to do to nerf this, but this is going to be crazy. Having that much Starfall all the time, and then on certain Starfalls you get the loon to come down. Like, it's just going to be nutty for the Balanced Druid. I'm sure AoE is going to be huge on this. Now they are giving some interesting things to the other ones. I want to show the Balanced one to start, and this is just the one I finished playing with, so that's why it was on there. So always had Starfall coming down, which is going to be crazy. And you can see the dots last forever. It's going to be a fun build to be a Balanced Druid. And hopefully I got out of combat because that's been a bit of an issue. It doesn't let you out of combat. But yeah, so I will have Innervate. I will have Nature's Vigil. I will be able to, you know, come out, pop, and eventually get Heart of the Wild, so you can do off healing as well, which would be great as a Balanced Druid. You're during the first 6 seconds of every eclipse, shooting stars fall 200% more often, so always switching between eclipses. Like, it's just going to be phenomenal. Plus the twin moons, so damage increase, and your moonfire hits another target within 15 yards is phenomenal. Like, it's just going to be great. Let's see if I can switch from actually out of combat. There we go. So Feral, what we'll do next. Feral felt so good to play. This felt amazing. I don't know the damage because I don't know the tuning, so keeping damage out of it. The Feral felt fun. It felt right. It felt good. That's it. I went down this line just to get Innervate. That is the sole reason I get Innervate. You do have to pop out for Sunfire, so I would just take this off and pick something else, but Innervate is what I wanted, and you know, it's one of the only ways to get there. There's not really another easy path. You either have to come down this line for healing or this line for owl weaving, but this is just, yeah, Feral just felt amazing. If they can get the damage set up correctly, this is just going to be great. So you have a 25-second adaptive swarm, a 30-second cat convert. Like, it's going to be crazy. So I'm just trying to check my dots, and then we're applying everything. We're going to put Adaptive Swarm on. We're going to Berserk, Convoke. Like, it's all sorts of phenomenal. just feels good. Like you always have buttons to hit and you're never kind of out of fury. Like I remember playing Feral some of the time and you'd just be wondering like, oh, I'm out of fury, what am I going to do? Or I don't have enough to do this damage, but this just feels, I've adapted Swarm up, great. And we're going to, you know, Primal Wrath into a Convoke. Into another Primal Wrath. Like it's feeling very good. Very, like you always have something button to hit. You always have abilities that you need to be adding. You're never out. You're never just sitting idle, letting white hits go. Like it just, it feels like it could be phenomenal. And I have 7 seconds and I'm going to be back dealing with Incarn. Sorry, yes, sorry, Convoke. So, yeah, the damage, I don't know what it's going to be like, so I don't know how good the damage is going to be, but the feeling itself feels good. It feels fun. It feels, you know, like you're doing things on control that you should be doing. You feel like you're damaging all the time. I'm hoping the damage is going to match you, like the amount that you have everything, all your dots up. I really do. But as a first feel, it feels good. It's so good. Finally, I've been waiting for Feral to feel like a Feral class. And hopefully the damage matches. Yeah. Here's another great class. I can go through the spec trees if everyone likes, but this the spec trees are looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. They've done some huge changes, it looks like, and again, both this is Balance and Feral, and they both feel good. Really good. And I went for the Convoke one, so Convoke's gonna do extra abilities and get it down to a 30-second Convoke. Adaptive Swarm, I will be taking the next Adaptive Swarm, because remember, you have 5 more points after this. So I'm actually going to be taking the other Adaptive Swarm as 1. I'm going to be taking Soul of the Forest. Your finishing moves grant 3 energy per combo point spent and deal 5% increased damage. And Circle of Life and Death. So my damage over time is going to hit harder. And that will be 3 more, so I will have 3 points there. And really the only other thing I could get to in this build would be Clear Casting generates 25% of their energy cost. That's about it, unless I start going down the left side. Your finishing moves have a 20% chance per combo point to make your next regrowth or entangling roots instant. I might go that to get the Heart of the Lion. So this would be 1 point, 1 point. So I would probably go this way to get Heart of the Lion. And then I would have an Unbridled Swarm and then Soul of the Forest with Circle, Life, and Death. So that will be my big area down here, right in the middle. And then basically getting Heart of the Lion and Swiftness. So that'll be a good addition. Definitely a good addition with the last points. It's going to feel really amazing, I think. Guardian Druid. What they have done with Guardian Druid. So I took the talents because I heard the Twin Fire, Moonfire build is probably the best right now. Remembering that I do still have the extra 5 points. So I will be going down this way. I'll be getting Well and Bear Form. You deal 30% increased arcane damage and are healed for 30% of damage done. I'll be getting Convoke. And I'll be getting, in here, I'll be getting Incarn. Guardian of Ursix. Ooh, I don't know. I might get Convoke. I'm unsure. Yeah, they don't have this one filled. I think it's going to be a Guardian. Well, it's obviously going to be Ursix. I just don't know what the blank one's going to be. But I'll be going this way. 1, 2, 3. And I'll have 2 more points. Whether I go with Guardian of Elune or whether I go somewhere over here with Berserk, I'm unsure yet. But it might be this Berserk with Guardian of Elune or something. But we'll figure that out when I get to the last points. As for now, they changed some of the animations, which made it great. Your brush actually goes all the way around. It kind of nice. It actually looks great. The animation is much, much better. It seems to be doing something. Survival Instinct puts a little shield of bear paws around you. It's kind of great. You know, it's a nice animation to have. Just some nice little tidbit of things there. Berserk is available. And you can thrash still like crazy. So you can dot things up with the Moonfire as well. Unfortunately, Moonfire... Okay, it doesn't. I don't know what happened there where I got brought out. But yeah, it feels pretty good on the Guardian Druid. Feels pretty... Like, it's hard to base it on because right now I don't know what all the abilities will be. So it's going to be hard to tell on that, but at least at the beginning it looks good. The animation looks nice. And we'll see how the dotting everything with the Moonfire is. But as of right now, it does feel pretty good. There is some damage that can be done, it looks like. So hopefully this keeps up, as this could make Druid much better and bring it out of the basement, as it was pretty bad. But a lot of the classes are looking great. I just want to get that out of the way. A lot of the classes are looking very good. Guardian Druid will have access to a few other things. Like you will have access to Rejuve. You'll have access to Swiftmen. I went with Sunfire. Not that I ever use it because it pops you out of bear form. But you technically could be at the start of a pack. Like if you go in, you could. Actually, I have this sleeper one. Let me just find the last one here. There's Sunfire. So, just so you know, if you're doing it, it does pop you out. You have to pop back into bear form. So you could technically, you could vortex it, pop out, hit bear form, come back. But, you know, Moonfire is there. You can Moonfire, get the twins going. You can vortex or sleeper, which is phenomenal. It's not as good as Sleeper is now, because Sleeper is now is definitely broken, especially in PvP, but it is an option. So there's going to be some interesting stuff. Definitely going to be some interesting stuff. The Arcane build, I think, for Guardian Druid is what's going to be played. And I think it'll be fun, as it does put the Moonfire on pretty easily, so I think it'll be good. I think it'll do some more damage, which is what Bear needs. Bear is so pitiful on damage outside of Incarn. They kind of changed Incarn a lot, so it's now 15 seconds, not 30 seconds, so you just can't go rampant too much. And the last one. The Resto Druid. This one I will, like, this Druid just looks good right now. As long as they have it tuned correctly, it's going to feel very good. But Resto, I don't have, again, we're short 5 talents, so I know exactly where I'm going to put my 5. And I think it's just going to be phenomenal once I do it. But I'm going to put it over here. Where Life Bloom. When Life Bloom blooms, up to 3 targets within effervescence are healed. Circle of Life and Death. And then I want Photosynthesis. Because I want, while your Life Bloom is on an ally, your periodical effects on them have a 4% chance to cause it to bloom. And Life Bloom on yourself, your periodical heals heal 20% faster. So I'm going to take this one. And where's my last one? Over on this side, maybe. One of them gives you 2 life blooms is what I'm after. So there is one that gives you 2 life blooms. There it is. Undergrowth. You may life bloom 2 targets at once, but life bloom heals is reduced by 10%. So I'll be coming from Convoke with my 5. I'll be going 2 into either this way, or I'll be going 2 this way. I haven't decided. I'm deciding if it's worth the bundling leaves. So Life Bloom healing is increased by 2.5 each time it heals, up to 37%. I would have to play around with this. I don't know. It's either going to be that one, or coming down the left side where when Life Bloom blooms, it heals up to 3 people, and Circle of Life and Death. So these are both 1 and 2. This will be 3. Oh, I guess you need to take, because this will be 4. So you have to go this way. You have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you'll have one left. And one left is either going to be, you can apply rejuve twice to the same target, or I'm going to go the other direction and try and the other direction, either take flourish. So it's one of the two. I haven't decided. I might even drop this, the reforcization, and just lose out on the incarn, because I will have adaptive swarm. I'll have convoke on a 30-second convoke. So I might just drop in and take flourish. So it will be flourish, rejuve, get the extra rejuve, so you can rejuve someone twice for the twice of healing. Then the life bloom. So you'd be life blooming yourself, which is going to be hilarious. So you life bloom yourself and life bloom someone else, and then your hots are going to do so much more on people. You're just going to go in, life bloom, wild growth. I don't have all my macros set up on this one. Rejuve, regrowth, and then your healing's just going to be disgusting. Plus you have your 30-second convoke to heal everybody. Plus you have your Iron Bark, Nature's Vigil. But your life bloom's just going to, it's just going to tick away like a ridiculous amount. Which I think is going to be phenomenal. Unfortunately, I can't test the healing in this until someone else comes on. We can do some dungeons or something. But right now, just going through the abilities. But it's going to be... I think that's going to be the play I'm going to start with. So that way I can double rejuve myself. And have two of them rocking at one time. Plus a life bloom. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's going to be all sorts of good on the Resto Druid, I think. I think this is going to be a really phenomenal healer. I don't know that much about how the damage is going to go, for the sole reason we don't get to test any of that. But I do know the 25-second adaptive swarm does a lot of healing. With the 30-second convoke is just going to be so much healing. That was your big healing now, and then you're going to adaptive swarm, and then you'll life bloom yourself, so the hots are going, you know, twice as much. You guys will be doing 20% quick, well, not twice as much, but 20% quicker. It's just going to be great. It is going to be great. So, rejuving twice on people. I did go with the, and I'm not sure on this because I haven't done any testing, Trank kind of sucks currently, so hopefully Trank in the new one's going to be good, but Trank really, kind of sucks outside of raid. Outside of raid, it's not great because in raid you can just dot everyone up with rejuve and then wild growth and have your life bloom rolling and then trank, and it usually does pretty good. Or if you incarn trank, it does some great healing. But I've dropped incarn because I'm taking convoke on 30 seconds over the incarn on 3 minutes. No brainer. And I went with the shorter trank, so 60-second reduction on trank. I think it'll be that much better because all your other ones are really on short CDs anyway. I wouldn't take the other CD cooldown. If you didn't want this, you could actually get or keep reforestation. But I think it's just going to be better with the... Hopefully Trank does a bunch, and 2-minute Trank should be good because that'll be your big CD. So that will come down to tuning again. Anyways, that's Druid in a nutshell on all 4 specs. I know it's a longer video, but check it out. Check out the Twitch. I'll be doing a whole bunch more of the PTR. I have gone through most the classes I have, and there's some great things. So definitely look for those videos. PTR talent trees are looking very good. Excited for Dragonfall. If you have any questions, leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, follow us on Twitch. We'll be bringing you lots more information. Deflect, Firm at Fair Gaming. We'll see you in the next video.